subscribed to our podcast recently.
Look, we know this is about Texas. It's okay.
It's not our laws.
It's not our laws. No, we have our own messy laws.
We can get political. That didn't end too well last time, actually.
It wasn't bad.
Or was it more the fact that they couldn't hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, I'm really I'm having a problem talking because I don't consider myself a genius. I'm not a genius level. My IQ is right there, even keel. Turn that the other direction. Thank you. I'm not, and I'm definitely not a political science major. Mm-hmm. And I have a buddy who's a political science major, so maybe he could explain this to me, because this doesn't make sense.
I don't think it makes sense to anyone with a sane mind.
Well, and that's pushing it, because I know for a fact there's this bunch of Republicans in Texas going, yeah, woo, one for the kiddies. Because ultimately, mm-hmm. if you think about it, think about it from a rational point of view. What is he trying to do? What is the governor, in its basic sense, what is this governor trying to do?
Prevent child abuse.
Period.
Okay.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to prevent child abuse. Mm-hmm. He is trying to prevent child abuse as he sees it. Mm-hmm. As the law states it, probably from some prehistoric law. Yeah. Think about the alligator chained to the fire hydrant in Michigan law.
The law where you cannot become a president if you duel in Pennsylvania.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Those laws. Those laws where people go, why?
The same law in Virginia where you can't have a bathtub in your front yard.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's probably not that archaic, but needless to say, he's using an older law to, it maybe not even that old. It might be an extreme case. It might be talking about, and here's where my mindset's going, please, and people, and I'm not by any stretch of the imagination approving what the governor's doing. What I am saying is, though, that the governor, it's malicious, it's a malicious intention against transgender individuals, but in the same breath, he's trying to protect children from what he deems as abuse. And here's where my mindset is. Years and 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 years ago, before my children were born, I worked in nursing facilities. I think almost everybody in Pennsylvania at some point in their life has worked in a nursing facility. I distinctly remember a woman who had been abused as a child. She was the only female child, was the youngest, had plenty of brothers, and was raped by all of her brothers, even her father. Mm-hmm. Okay? We're talking 30s and 40s. And in doing so, in order to prevent this from happening, her mother had actually taken her to the doctor and had her vagina sewed up.
Oh, wow.
Sewed shut.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How would she pee?
Holes.
Oh.
Think of a chastity belt, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, now back then, that was extreme. Mm-hmm. Today, that'd be child abuse.
Yes.
So this is, and I think this is where this governor is kind of going, is he's taking those types of abuse cases and he's turning it into this. Yeah, Artemis.
That's a piece of a pot.
That's pottery. That's a piece of pottery.
I said a pot, not pot.
I know, but Artemis wants her toy back.
No. You could choke on that. And I like you alive.
So, like I said, the thing of it is here is that I'm almost positive that that's where this governor is getting this information. Now, of course, he's twisting it. And he's twisting it because the vast majority of Republicans are terrified of transgender people. Mm-hmm. I don't even know why that is. There was actually a representative the other day about her daughter in school who point blank said, transgender people make me... Transgender. She didn't say transgender people. She said transgenders make me uncomfortable.
How?
I don't know. Really? Do we stick out that badly? Yeah.
How do we make people uncomfortable?
I don't know.
I swear, if it's the bathroom thing...
Well, we won't even go there, because there are states that are trying to reverse that one. I think Pennsylvania is one of them. But like I said, it was still... how do I make you uncomfortable? How do I make you uncomfortable? Are you alright?
No.
is like, either this topic is really like on target for Leo, or really off topic because Leo's wandering around the studio, grabbing things from the dogs.
I don't want them to choke.
I don't blame you.
They're also just getting into anything and everything.
Yeah, I know. But like I said, like I said, deep down, if it were simple black and white and the governor was just out to protect kids from child abuse, I could get behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I could. If we're talking, transitions at an age where a child can't really decide for themselves, law says, government law, HIPAA says 14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's what I agree with HIPAA. I agree with the minimum age being 14.
However, I mean, like if parents are starting, I don't know, transgender, transitioning hormones at 9, maybe 8, 9 years old, I think that's a bit much.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about it? Sure. Can you talk to your doctor about it? Sure.
Yeah.
Can you get into the process so that there's a plan? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you're actually starting to talk about transitioning and these types of surgeries at that age, that might be a bit much.
Yeah.
But again, everybody's different, so I can't. And a government definitely should not be getting involved in that.
Mm-hmm.
The government has absolutely no business in a person's body, what they can do with their body, what they can't do. A governor can't tell you can't pierce your ears. Mm-hmm. That's manipulation. That's mutilation.
Yeah.
Why can't they mess with that one? Can't tell me I can't have a Jacob's Ladder. Those children that are listening, go look up Jacob's Ladder or ask your parents.
How about you don't and you wait till you're older?
Too late, we already brought it up. Don't squirt me! No! Ah.
Karma.
Dogma. Your karma ran over my dogma.
We're getting off topic.
We're always off topic.
We are. If you're new here, welcome.
Yeah. We got another state.
We got another state?
Connecticut.
Connecticut?
Yep.
I hate that I knew that.
A long, long, long time ago, my nephew couldn't say Connecticut. He used to say it was Connecticut. Connecticut.
Anyways.
So.
Mutilation.
Back to mutilation.
Gotta love it.
It's just, like I said, and then the governor of North Dakota signed into law today another anti-trans law that said transgender children cannot play sports with their preferred gender. Period. They need to be, and this goes against the NCAA, this goes against national sports organizations. The state set its own law. State set its own rules. Said everybody else is, screw them, forget that, forget what the federal level says. State decided to do this.
I hope the mic picked up my sigh. If it didn't,
I'm sure.
If it didn't, audible sigh.
It's for me again.
You should
like
have
I said,
this around the studio more often.
Yeah. It's just like I said. And again, these are not democratically held states. They're not, they're Republican states.
We're starting to sound political here for a certain side.
No. I mean, like, it is what it is. I mean, I'm sorry, but if it's a horse, it's a horse. If it's a donkey, it's a donkey. If it's an elephant, it's an elephant. These are Republican. All right.
What's the horse?
I just like horses. You know what the donkey is, and okay, at least you got those parts. A horse is a horse, of course. Okay.
You're tapping the desk. Stop it.
You're going to spring me for tapping the desk, but not for singing.
Yes.
Okay. But again, these are Republican-held states. Mm-hmm. These are the GOP states. Grand Old Party. All right, that's what GOP stands for. So the thing of it is that I think my big phobia is, and like I said this, I see this on Facebook right now, is that these parents in these states now kind of have to live in fear. They genuinely have to live in fear of what's going on in their community. Mm-hmm. They have to worry about, whether their kid's teacher is going to turn them in.
Yeah. For doing what their child wanted them to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's just... like talk about a way of making people either leave your state or go into hiding.
Mm-hmm.
And this, and again, I'm sure there's gonna be people who are gonna frown and disagree with me completely, and there's gonna be people who think I'm right. But are we not getting a little into fascism here? Think about it. Think about it. Okay. And I know I'm treading on such thin ice here.
Yeah.
I'm not. Let me just say that what I'm doing is comparing. I'm not saying that anyone is worth. I'm not saying that calling parents out as child abusers, because of being transgender, is anything compared to the persecution and the murder of thousands, if not millions, of Jewish people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but what I am saying is that the likenesses are very similar. What I'm saying is that people are being ostracized. People are being set up by the government. A law is being put into place by a government, just like how a law was put in place by a government that said these people are inferior.
Okay, I see where you're getting.
You see what I'm saying? So in Germany, it was these people are inferior. If you see people helping them, if you see these people being, taken care of, or if you know where they're hiding, and you don't rat them out to your government, then you're just as bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And we will reward you if you rat them out. Think of Anne Frank.
Yeah.
Okay? And now what we're seeing in Texas is, if you see a transgender child and you know for a fact that child has suppressants or blockers or is taking testosterone.
Or estrogen.
Or, well, they said hormones. It's your job to report it. If you don't report it, then we can come after you too.
Mm-hmm.
You could lose your license as a teacher. You could lose your license as a practitioner.
You could lose any license you have.
And if you lose your license, then you lose, your family and your job and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So, where's do you see the correlation?
Yes.
And like I said, I'm not saying that the state of Texas is going to go, hey, we're going to take all these people and put them in a train and send them to Auschwitz. I'm not saying that. That's not what's happening. But what I am saying is that Leo's over there going, go, you're going in that direction.
No,
go,
I was
go
going, I can't laugh. It's kind of funny. I can't laugh.
You have to understand, and for those of you who are sitting there going, I can't believe you made this correlation. Leo's father's Jewish. Leo is half or part Jewish.
My uncle is Jewish.
Okay, yeah.
not the same kind.
He wishes he were.
Not the same kind of Jewish, but still Jewish.
Jewish by heritage. Okay, not a practicing Jew. Not Jewish by faith, but Jewish by heritage. And
I like the smell of bacon a little too much.
We won't go there. They can eat pork. I think.
I don't think they can.
That's Muslims.
A lot of people can't eat pork.
Okay, but anyway. And you don't eat bacon anyway. You just
I just like the smell of it.
Anyway,
you like bacon too, B, don't you?
And dogs always like bacon, right? So anyway, so I
off topic. I made.
It's not. Oh,
no,
go ahead.
Off topic. I made Ace eat one of the bacon dog treats the other day.
Great. It was just on the radio. Like 40% of people test their dog's food before giving it to them. And you just made you made your cousin eat a dog treat.
And the popcorn.
I don't even want to know what that stuff tastes like.
Like nothing.
That's abuse. Okay, that's
He's older than me. He's fine. He knows better.
Anyway,
I wouldn't even talk about the milk buns.
No. So the thing, like I said, the thing is while I'm comparing them, I'm definitely not. I'm not downgrading what happened in Germany. I'm not downgrading the Holocaust in any way, shape, or form. Mm-hmm. I'm not. But this can be compared to very similar. There's very similar tactics here. The government is using fear to get what it wants. That's exactly what Hitler did. He used fear and hatred. Mm-hmm. They're breeding it almost in a sense. Much like we did with segregation. We can... Thank you.
You're jealous.
We convinced the people that, African American individuals were inferior. Mm-hmm. To the point where you couldn't drink out of the same container, you couldn't even use the